I'm a soccer style kicker, but I'm old enough where the dominant guy of my age was a straight on kicker. My older brother was a straight on kicker and had the square toed shoe. It really wasn't until recent time that anybody broke the straight on NFL record by Tom Dempsey, who set it back in 1970, 63-yard field goal, off the ground, all the same things. If you're a straight on guy, some of you guys are like trying to do a hybrid, be doing soccer style and coming around and basically kicking with your toe. Nothing wrong kicking with your toe. I've got these tennis shoes on that have kind of got a flat surface. The thing you want to do if you're a straight on kicker is I want to lift my big toe, my toes up, not crunch them down. I want them up. As a soccer kicker, I want them bent down. I want a ballerina foot as a soccer kicker coming through. But as a straight on kicker, so you can stagger your steps either way, but I'm going to take a jab in 1-2. We'll see how this goes. And so I want that toe sticking up. I'm going to hit the bottom third of the ball, and hopefully it goes nice and straight. I feel like I'm too close here, so we'll see how my steps go. All right, that was kind of a scoop. It's right through. And I am at the 5-yard line, a kick that you're not exactly going to get in the game. But the point here is the technique. All right, so I'm going to go 1, 2, 3 good steps back. I think that's about right. In my case, I feel more comfortable going with my left foot, and I'm going to take a jab with the one that's already forward. I want to stay nice and square, and I want to finish square just like the soccer guys are going to do. Right? So I'm going to look down at this ball. All right. So you can see the spin on that is so fast. So I'm underneath it. So the first correction to do that, my toe is sticking up. I hit it strongly. You're not going to break your toe. You're not going to do any of that stuff. It's hard to do straight on kicking if you have a pointy shoe. It's harder as I've got a rounded shoe to do straight on kicking. But these are kind of molded at the front. This wouldn't be it's a tennis shoe, but if you had a football shoe that was like that, that wouldn't be such a bad thing. If you have a straight on shoe, you should use it. It's powerful. It's helpful. All right, I'm going to try to extend through this and get a little slower rotation. Oh. And I just did a scoop. All right, so that's a mishit. And that's the problem. If there's a problem with straight on, that's the problem, is the soccer guy, and why soccer guys are predominant now, is I get to use almost all of my foot. I'm trying to hit this hard bone. You can feel it, like the third eyelet down on your shoe. As a soccer kicker, I'm trying to come in here. The problem for the soccer guy is he's got to rotate. He doesn't get to look at the target square. Where the straight on guy, the power for him is everything is in front of you. If you can stay square, if I can stay everything square, it should just stay right down the pipe. Let's see if I can do that and get a better hit. Toe is going to lift up. So again, I'm not a straight on kicker, but that's not too bad. In a high school game, that's a PAT. That's a decent kick, right? So use the style that is right for you. If you're a soccer guy, then you're coming in here. But I see a lot of soccer guys who will come in here, and instead of putting this ballerina foot out here, they're taking their toe, they're cheating, and they come through like a straight-on guy. Now you've got the worst of both worlds. I'm trying to hit toe and putting a 2-inch piece of my toe on a 2-inch spot of the ball versus soccer guy where I could put 4 or 5 inches of my foot on the ball and come through. Or if I'm a straight on kicker, I'm going to put that 2 inches right there, but everything is going to the target and should keep you more accurate. The trick is what happens in the ball if the holder moves a little bit. That's a trick. That's the tough part. So that's kind of what we're doing for straight on kicking.